You do not need a track. You do not need a weight room. You do not need a $300 pair of carbon-plated shoes or a speed coach or a GPS vest or a resistance band subscription. What you need, the only thing that has ever made any athlete faster, is the ability to apply more force into the ground, faster than you did yesterday. That is speed. That is the whole secret. Everything else is just the vehicle. Here is what the research actually shows. Here is what the athletes who trained on concrete, in parks, in car parks, in their own gardens actually did. Here is the method. And by the end of this video, you are going to be faster. Not someday, not when you join a gym, right now with what you have wherever you are. This is Speed Unlocked, the complete training guide for building explosive speed without a track or a gym. Let's go. Before this becomes a training guide, before the drills, the progressions, the work, we need to talk about what speed actually is. Because almost every athlete who wants to get faster starts in the wrong place. Speed is not a fitness quality, it is a skill. It is the product of three mechanical factors: stride length, stride rate, and, most importantly, ground contact time. The less time your foot spends on the ground, the faster you move. Full stop. This means that running more miles does not make you faster. Cycling does not make you faster. Rowing does not make you faster. These things make you fitter. Speed comes from training your nervous system to fire muscle fibers in the right sequence at the right time with maximum force. You train that with specific drills, with specific intent, not with general effort. The research backs this completely. A 2019 study in the Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research found that athletes who trained with plyometric and sprint-specific drills for 8 weeks improved their 10-meter sprint time by an average of 4.7% without a single session on a track. 4.7%. That is the difference between making a team and getting cut. So when you train for speed without a track or gym, you are not doing a compromised version of the real thing. You are doing the real thing. You are training the neurological quality that determines how fast you move. The facility is irrelevant. The stimulus is everything. Every athlete who has ever gotten significantly faster, regardless of their sport, their training environment, their equipment, has improved in one or more of these 4 areas. Only 4. Remember them. Pillar 1. Hip extension power. The ability to drive your leg backward with maximum force at the moment of ground contact. Every elite sprinter in history, every one, has exceptional hip extension. This is the engine. Pillar 2. Reactive strength, also called leg stiffness. When your foot hits the ground, your tendons and muscles must absorb the impact and immediately return energy, like a spring. Athletes with high reactive strength lose almost no energy on ground contact. Athletes with poor reactive strength collapse slightly on every step, and that collapse kills speed. Pillar 3. Arm mechanics. Most athletes never train their arms. This is a catastrophic oversight. Your arms drive your legs. Poor arm mechanics literally slow your stride rate. A locked shoulder, a crossing arm, a dropped elbow, each of these costs you speed on every single stride of your entire career. Pillar 4. Acceleration mechanics. The transition from 0 to maximum velocity is its own skill. 90% of athletes in field and court sports never reach top speed. They spend their entire game in the acceleration phase. Training this phase specifically, with correct body lean and drive angles, transforms performance faster than any single intervention. No track required for any of these, no gym required. You need 10 meters of flat surface and the intention to do it right. That is everything. 5 drills. That is the program. 5 drills done with complete technical intention 3 times a week, and your speed will measurably improve within 4 weeks. Here they are. Drill 1, the wall march. Stand facing a wall, arms extended, hands flat against it. Drive one knee up to 90 degrees, thigh parallel to the floor. Hold for 1 second. This is not a race. You are teaching your hip flexors the correct position. 3 sets of 10 repetitions per leg. This drill alone has transformed more athletes' mechanics than any machine in any gym. Drill 2, ankling. Walk forward taking tiny, rapid steps, landing on the ball of each foot, dorsiflexed, toes pulled up. Your ankle is a spring. This drill trains it to behave like one. 20 meters forward, 20 meters back. Do this until the movement feels automatic. It should take 2 weeks. The payoff is permanent. Drill 3, A skips. Drive the knee up, skip off the ball of your foot. Drive the opposite arm forward in a straight line. This is the single most transferable speed drill ever identified by sports science. It teaches hip drive, arm mechanics, and ground contact simultaneously. 20 meters, 4 sets, every session. Drill 4, broad jumps. Stand still, load your hips, jump forward as far as you physically can. Land on 2 feet, absorb the force, and immediately jump again. 5 consecutive jumps per set, 3 sets. This is reactive strength training, pure Pillar 2 work. The ground is your gym. You are building the spring. Drill 5, 10-meter accelerations. Start in a 2-point athletic stance. Slight forward lean, 1 foot in front. Drive, maximum intent. Do not jog into it. This is a sprint. 10 meters, full recovery between efforts, at least 90 seconds, 6 repetitions per session. This is where everything you've trained gets expressed. This is where you actually get faster. Pause. 5 drills, a park, 3 sessions per week. That is the complete program. The athletes who built explosive speed without facilities didn't find a secret. They did the fundamentals with obsessive attention to quality until the fundamentals became automatic. Then they got faster. Every sport tells you to work hard. You already know that. That's not the separator. The athletes who consistently get faster share one specific quality that has nothing to do with genetics, facility access, or coaching. They practice in private, deliberately, without an audience. They're not training to look fast in front of others. They are training to become fast when no one is watching, because that's when the nervous system actually learns, when there is no social performance pressure, only the movement and the feedback from the ground. Usain Bolt trained in near-empty stadiums. Tyreek Hill ran sprint drills alone in a park for years before anyone called him fast. Daphne Shippers ran circuits in her back garden before she became the fastest European woman in history. The facility didn't make them fast. The private, deliberate, obsessive repetition did. Here's what I want you to understand. Speed is a compounding return. Your first week of drills will feel like nothing. Your 4th week will feel different. By week 8, if you execute, you will feel it in your first step. You will feel the ground respond differently. Your foot will leave the surface before you expect it to. That feeling is the adaptation. That feeling is speed being built. Pause. Don't wait for a track. Don't wait for a gym membership. Don't wait for a coach, a GPS watch, or a perfect surface. Go outside, do the 5 drills. Film yourself on week 1. Film yourself on week 8, and watch what consistent, intentional training does to a human body, even without a single piece of equipment. Here is the 8-week plan. No equipment, no track, no gym. Here's exactly what you do. Weeks 1 and 2, foundation phase. Every session, wall marches, 3 sets of 10 each leg. Ankling, 4 sets of 20 meters. A skips, 4 sets of 20 meters. No accelerations yet. You are building the mechanics. You are teaching your body the pattern before you ask it to express power through that pattern. This phase feels slow. It is not slow. It is essential. Weeks 3 and 4, activation phase. Add broad jumps, 3 sets of 5 consecutive jumps. Your ankles and tendons will be sore after session 1. That's the adaptation beginning. Do not skip the recovery day between sessions. The speed is built in recovery, not in the session itself. Weeks 5 and 6, expression phase. Add the 10-meter accelerations, 6 runs per session, full recovery between each. These runs must be maximum intent, not hard efforts, maximum efforts. There's a difference. Hard effort is when you try. Maximum intent is when you commit everything. Weeks 7 and 8, performance phase. Increase accelerations to 8 per session. Begin filming every second session. Watch your mechanics, watch your lean angle, watch your arm drive. Compare to week 1. What you see will surprise you because the camera doesn't lie. And 8 weeks of this program will have changed your body in ways that show up on film before they show up on a stopwatch. 8 weeks from today, you will be a different athlete. Not because you found a track, not because you joined a gym, because you showed up 3 times a week and did the work that actually makes humans fast. Speed is one of the most transferable qualities in sport. Every game, every position, every level of competition rewards the athlete who can get there first. Get to the ball first, get to the space first, get away from the defender first. Speed is not a nice to have. In most sports, it's the margin. And the thing that most athletes, most coaches still don't fully understand is that speed is far more trainable than genetics suggests. The ceiling is higher than anyone told you. Most athletes have never trained speed correctly. They've trained fitness and called it speed. When you train speed correctly, even without a single facility, the response is rapid, measurable, and real. This program works because it respects how the nervous system actually learns. It works because the drills address the mechanical foundations that nobody